Have you ever imagined exploring places so enchanting they seem straight out of a fairy tale? Get ready to be spellbound as we discover the most captivating geographical wonders on Earth. Are you prepared to venture into the realm of enchantment and explore the unexpected? Stay with us as we reveal the top 7 most enchanting geographical wonders. Number 7. The Enchanted River in Surigao del Sur. Imagine standing by the river, looking into the water and seeing shimmering blue color that seems almost magical. This special river isn't just beautiful, it's also mysterious. Let's start with some facts about the Enchanted River. It's located in Hinatuan Town in Philippines and is a popular spot for tourists who come from all over the world to see its beauty. The river is about 24 meters deep, which is 79 feet, and around 95 meters long, which is 312 feet, and it flows into the Philippine Sea. One of the coolest things about the Enchanted River is how clear the water is. It's so transparent that you can see all the way to the bottom where colorful fish swim around, making it look like a magical scene. But what makes the Enchanted River really special is its mysterious blue color. Scientists aren't sure exactly why it's blue, but they think it might be because of minerals in the water and how sunlight hits it. But the most magical thing about the Enchanted River is the stories that people tell about it. According to local legends, the river is home to spirits and magical creatures, and some believe that swimming in it can bring good luck and even eternal youth. Whether you believe the stories or not, there's something special about the Enchanted River that you can feel when you're there. Number 6. Neuschwanstein Castle. Picture a castle nestled in the German mountains with tall towers reaching up to the sky. It was built by King Ludwig II in the 1800s, and it's often called the Castle of the Fairy Tale King. First off, the castle is really tall, about as tall as a 22-story building, and it has more than 200 rooms inside. It looks like something you'd see in a storybook with fancy decorations, tall towers, and amazing views of the countryside. But what makes the Neuschwanstein Castle special is its story. King Ludwig II was a king who loved art and fantasy, and he wanted the castle to be his own special place to escape to. He dreamed of knights and romance, and he made sure the castle reflected that. Inside, the castle is just as amazing. There are beautiful paintings, fancy wood carvings, and rooms fit for a king. Each room has its own story, like the throne hall where the king would hold court, or the singer's hall where he would host parties. And the best part? Castle sits on top of a hill overlooking a village and surrounded by mountains, forests, and lakes. It's like something out of painting. Today, Neuschwanstein Castle is a famous tourist attraction, and people from all over the world come to see its beauty. It's a place where you can feel like you're in a fairy tale where dreams really do come true. Number 5. Bora Bora. Picture yourself on a beautiful island in the French Polynesia with clear blue water, green plants everywhere, and cute houses on stilts above the ocean. It's no wonder people say it's one of the most beautiful and enchanting places in the world. First off, Bora Bora is actually an old volcano, but now it's quiet and surrounded by a colorful coral reef. Even though it's not very big, it's super pretty. One of the coolest things about Bora Bora is the houses on stilts over the water. These houses are so fancy, and you can see fish swimming below your feet. Imagine waking up to that every day. But Bora Bora isn't just pretty on land. It's also amazing under the water. The coral reefs are full of colorful fish, big manta rays, and even some sharks. Snorkeling or diving there is like exploring a whole new world. Another cool thing about Bora Bora is Mount Otemanu, which is part of the old volcano. It's really tall and offers awesome views of the ocean and the island. Climbing to the top is tough, but totally worth it. And Bora Bora isn't just beautiful. It's also full of culture. The people who live there have their own traditions and dances, and you can learn all about them when you visit. In short, Bora Bora is a magical place that's sure to steal your heart. With its stunning beauty, cozy houses over the water, and rich culture, it's easy to see why people love it so much. Enjoying Journey with us? Subscribe to our channel for a regular dose of amazing explorations. Your subscription not only keeps you updated but also supports us in creating more inspiring content. Subscribe now and be part of our community. Number 4. Cliffs Lakes National Park. Imagine walking along wooden paths that twist through the park, surrounded by the sound of rushing water and the smell of pine trees. This enchanting park isn't just beautiful, it's also special because of its natural wonders. Let's start with some facts. It's the oldest and biggest national park in Croatia, covering an area of over 296 square kilometers, which is 114 square miles. The park has 16 lakes that are all connected, split into upper and lower parts, and linked by waterfalls. One of the most magical things about the park is its turquoise lakes. The water is so clear that you can see all the way to the bottom, where you'll find lots of plants and animals. The lakes are this color because of minerals in the water and how sunlight shines on it. But the most famous part of Plitvice Lakes National Park is its waterfalls. There are over 90 of them, ranging from a few meters tall to over 70 meters high, which is 230 feet. The biggest waterfall is called Veliki Slap, or the Great Waterfall, and it pours down limestone cliffs into a calm pool below. But the best thing about Plitvice Lakes National Park is how enchanting, peaceful, and quiet it feels. Even though it's a popular place for tourists, it's so big that you can always find a quiet spot to enjoy nature. Number 3. The Northern Lights, also called the Aurora Borealis, are like an enchanting light show in the sky. Imagine a dark night suddenly lighting up with bright colors dancing across the horizon. But how does this amazing sight happen? Well, it's all because of charged particles from the sun, called solar wind, bumping into gases in Earth's atmosphere. When they crash into each other, they release energy in the form of light, making the sky glow with beautiful colors. The most common colors you'll see are green and pink, but sometimes you might also spot red, purple, blue, or yellow too. It all depends on which gases are involved and how high up in the sky the collisions happen. You can usually see the northern lights in places near the North Pole like Scandinavia, Canada, and Alaska. But sometimes, during times when the sun is very active, they can be seen even farther south. But the coolest thing about the northern lights is that they are unpredictable. Even tough scientists can guess when and where they might appear. There's no guarantee you'll see them on any given night. That's part of that makes them so special. They remind us how amazing and mysterious nature can be. In the end, the northern lights are one of the most enchanting things you can see in nature. From their beautiful colors to the way they light up the sky, they're sure to leave you amazed and inspired. So if you ever get the chance to see them, don't miss out. It's an experience you'll remember forever. Number 2. The Bamboo Forest. Picture walking along narrow paths surrounded by the gentle rustling of bamboo leaves and the soft whispers of the wind. This enchanting forest isn't just pretty, it's also one of a kind in its natural beauty. Let's start with some facts. It's found in the Arashiyama district of Kyoto in Japan, and it covers about 16 square kilometers, which is over 6 square miles. The bamboo here is called mozo bamboo, which grows really tall and fast. One of the coolest things about the bamboo forest is how thick the bamboo is. Imagine standing in the middle of all that bamboo with stalks as tall as 30 meters, which is 98 feet, creating a maze of greenery. It feels like you're in your own little world. But what makes the bamboo forest really special is how the sunlight shines through the canopy, making pretty patterns of light and shadow. Picture walking through the forest on a sunny day with sunbeams peeking through the bamboo leaves and making the ground look like it's covered in lace. But the most enchanting thing about the bamboo forest is how peaceful it feels. Even though lots of people visit, it's so big that you can always find a quiet spot to enjoy nature. As you'll walk through the forest, you can't help but feel amazed by the tall bamboo and the tranquility all around you. Here's a question for you. Which of these enchanting places would you most love to explore? Share your choice in the comments below. We can't wait to read them. And finally, Number 1. Angkor Wat. Imagine you're in Cambodia. Picture stepping into a jungle where huge old temples rise up. Angkor Wat was built a long time ago in the 12th century, and it's the biggest religious building in the world. It's so big that it's like having 200 football fields all in one place. And the main part of the temple is super tall, almost as tall as building with 22 floors. But Angkor Wat isn't just big. It's also really detailed and has a lot of history. When you walk around, you'll see carvings all over the walls that tell stories about ancient gods and legends. It's like walking through a history book. One really cool thing about Angkor Wat is that it lines up with the sun at certain times of the year. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, when the sun rises, it shines on the temple and makes it look really beautiful. It's like an enchanting light show. Angkor Wat is more than just a building. It's a special place that makes you feel like you're traveling back in time. It's a place where you can see history and feel amazed by how smart people were a long time ago. Going there is like going on an adventure you'll never forget. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful adventure through 7 most enchanting geographical wonders on Earth. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating explorations. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching. Until next time.